After almost 18 hours on planes, we made it all the way from Vietnam to the United Kingdom, where we just landed here in London, but that is not quite our final destination.
Thank you, have a nice day, see you.
Attention please, wrong direction.
Wrong direction?
I'm stuck forever now.
I'm a strong
Quick stop at Tesco for a bite.
Welcome to Wales. So we are here in Wales and we are exploring over the next 3-4 days, and we're with my parents, so of course we wanted to get a typical, I say typical, that's just kind of what we see, Welsh cottage. It is absolutely beautiful. So as you come in this area, we have the kitchen table with lots of light coming in, and then we come into the kitchen. There's my dad. We have a beautiful kitchen here. So I love this island here in the kitchen. It really adds to the social aspect of, like, if you're cooking or eating, you can all be together, which is great. Now, as we come through, you're really gonna see the cottage aspect shine through. Coming into the living room, it's super cozy. We even have a fireplace here that in the evenings, I mean, tonight we're a little tired, so we might go straight to bed, but on the other evenings, sit here and enjoy the fire. But now let's go see upstairs. So we actually have 2 bedrooms in this cottage, which is fantastic. We have one here which is in twin beds, and then if we're coming through, we have a beautiful bathroom here. Lights on. And then we have the master, and the master has a queen bed here. Super cute, super cozy.
Good morning!
Yeah, we're basically just went back to bed yesterday because we were so jet lagged we could not function.
Yeah.
So this morning we have made our way out to a town called Tenby.
Mm-hmm.
It is so stunning right now.
I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
Very, very beautiful. And can we just appreciate the fact that it's sunny? That is something
Yeah,
that
the
doesn't
sun
happen
comes
very
out.
often here in Wales and in the UK in general. So we're gonna take every bit of sunshine we can. I'm a little intrigued. So we just arrived at North Beach, which is a breathtaking beach. Okay, it is beautiful. It's about 3 miles long, apparently. The cliff, the beautiful and colorful town of Tenby on one side, but it's 16 degrees Celsius right now. But there's people swimming. I need to touch this water to see if it's how bad is it? Is it really cold? Oh yeah, that is proper cold. So the Welsh are a different breed. So Tenby here in Wales is a very old town with a lot of history. It was founded by the Normans back in the year 1093, so almost 1,000 years ago. Because of that, you can see a lot of old structure, including houses and churches, ruins, and it's also known for its beautiful walls from the 13th century. Today, well, it is kind of a resort town known for tourism because of this beautiful beach and just how picturesque the place is. Because there's only about 5,000 residents here in this town, so nothing big.
So we just came into St. Julian's Church here, and it has a bit of a story behind it. So basically, the fishermen were going to the main one in town, but the congregation felt like the clothes smelled a little offensive. Let's just say that. So they actually built this one here for the fishermen to come to, and also the clergy was paid with seafood. This is the kind of trip where you just walk along, you stop in bakeries. So I had stopped here. I got a flapjack. Looks like an oatmeal thing. Amazing oat bar.
We also got an authentic pastéis de nata. Normally you eat those in Portugal, but... Oh, wow. For not being in Portugal, that's pretty good. Back in the 13th century, this was actually a fortified city, and you can still see part of this wall around Tenby, which is quite impressive because I don't feel like we build anything in 2025 that's still going to be there 600-700 years in the future. So we just made it to the most into the ocean point of the town, if that makes sense. So earlier we were there at North Beach, and I thought this was the super long beach that everyone was talking about, but no, not North. The South Beach is the one. This beach behind me is over 5 kilometers long, or 3 miles, which is quite impressive, and it's beautiful.
But the water is freezing.
When we first arrived, the Tenby Castle was actually closed, and we didn't really know why, but it was just too early, so we just paid £5 a person to come up. And this is incredible. Actually, at high tide, this castle is technically completely disconnected from the town. So I cannot find an exact date of when this castle was built, but there's literally information online says that the first mention of it was actually in 1153, which is a long time ago. It's crazy to think all the history that this place had. Sadly, like back in 1978, this place was completely abandoned and left to just rot. So people came in, you know, vandals, there's like graffitis on the wall and everything. It's kind of like all falling apart because of like the humidity. The humidity level in here is insane. Another cool thing, back in the days, they had like massive cannon on rails here to defend the town. That is wild. So basically, before this place was abandoned, believe it or not, it was a zoo. They had like monkeys and like birds and all that good stuff. Such a weird place to have a zoo. This is an old fortress on an island. Well, this room is confusing. Just went downstairs and there's a random spot with a banner that says Happy Halloween and a bunch of pirates having tea. I love it. Even though it's 16 degrees, everyone is out because it's sunny, building castle, swimming, tanning. Why not? Well, that's quite something. We were walking there earlier and the ocean was basically like all the way into the marina, but now all the boats are straight on the sand.
What would we do with a drunken sailor? What would we do with a drunken sailor? What would we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
So we just arrived at Harbour? With play on words, brewery tap here. And we're gonna get some lunch because I'm hungry, but they do their own beers. I'm gonna try that out too.
There's a button on the wall that says press. We're thinking it's like a press for service, but who knows? Just press it, see what happens.
No.
Press it.
It might be for this.
Maybe. Check.
Nothing happens.
Well, we'll see if somebody can. Funny because technically this place doesn't have a view of the ocean in front of us, but there's a live feed on the screen beside us of it, so technically, I mean, it counts.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
I love a good piece of salmon, and this one is really good.
My tacos are also very, very good. The only thing is, like, we came to Wales straight from Vietnam and in Southeast Asia, so like paying almost 30 Canadian dollars for 2 tacos is breaking my heart, because we could all eat 2 meals for that price in Vietnam. Well, that was a great lunch, and that is finally proper UK weather. It's raining. So Tenby yesterday was truly a beautiful little town, definitely a must-do while in Wales. Today we are going to Brecon Beacons National Park, one of the most beautiful places in this part of the UK. With that being said, the weather is not necessarily on our side. It is true UK weather.
But that's not going to stop us, so let's go check it out anyway.
You guys are coming too.
As we're driving along, there's beautiful countryside, but to be honest, the hedges are so high that it's kind of hard to see it. Every so often you get a little glimpse off to the side, but for the most part, you're just driving along the hedge.
So we just made it to the national park. Cute little place so far. Weather is cooperating for right now, but we might be caught in the rain, but that's kind of part of the game if you want to visit Wales or anywhere in the UK, to be honest. So we're gonna go see a waterfall, and if everything goes well, we're gonna carry on to another location after that.
I can hear it already. The waterfall that we're going to is actually called Henrhyd Waterfall, and we didn't know it at the time, but I think this is going to be one of the coolest waterfalls ever, and you'll find out why in a minute.
We made it, guys. The waterfall. No, it's not it. It's this way, and it's much bigger than that. And because it's been raining a lot in the last few days, it is flowing. Okay, the reason why this is the coolest waterfall in the entire world is because it's the real Batcave. So in the movie Batman, The Dark Knight Rises, this behind me was the actual entrance of the movie, which was hidden by this exact waterfall. How cool is that? So you can actually go behind the waterfall where technically the entrance of the Batcave is. So I gotta go check it out. Maybe it is there, who knows? I made it behind! There's no Batcave, sadly!
Now that David is properly wet, we're gonna keep exploring and see what Brecon Beacons has to offer.
At least now I know that the actual Batcave is not behind that waterfall. I have to say, so far weather-wise, we are very lucky because once again, just like yesterday, this is what they call the sun, and they don't see a lot of that in Wales, so that's really good. Just up on the side of the road, the view is incredible, but there's just like sheeps everywhere, like hundreds of them, which is such a cool thing to see. I guess like they're not that exciting, but I think it's pretty cool. Just made it to the top of the hill.
This is Black Mountain Quarries. Beautiful viewpoint. Parking lot here, picnic tables. Lots of sheep.
Lots of sheep. And a beautiful view. Perfect for lunch. So this national park is huge. It's over 520 square meters. There's a tons of stuff to do. You can actually come here camping, and there's a ton of different hiking trails. The most popular one is about like 15 kilometers long. We're with Tracey's parents, so we're not doing that today. Plus, like, to be honest, the weather is not on our side. It's very windy, and every about 5 to 10 minutes it starts pouring rain. So not today. Otherwise, there are sheeps everywhere. Fun facts about Wales: there's more sheeps in Wales than there is Welsh people. So, you know, keep that in mind. And the reason why there's so many here, it's just because they have perfect grazing condition in the park. And they also are very important to the park because they're helping to like not have like an overgrown grass, if that makes sense, because they just eat it all. So it's really cool. No matter where you're looking around, there's a sheep there.
Good morning. So this morning we are driving about 3 hours into Snowdonia. We have two really cool things to do. It's a little far because when we booked this, we didn't really know what we were doing here in Wales, and we decided the day we arrived what we were doing. So a lot of driving.
Road trip.
So David needed a little break from driving, which is fair. And so we stopped for some coffee. I would love to say this is authentic Welsh coffee, but they got us. Starbucks got us. Also, if you're new around here, I collect all the mugs from the You've Been Here Starbucks collection. So I got the Wales one.
So welcome to Harlech Castle. This was completed in 1289, and just keep that in mind. Back then, this entire castle costed £8,200. Just think about that for a second. The state of this castle today is considered as a ruin, but it is now a World UNESCO Heritage Site, so it's heavily protected, and also it should stay in this condition for many generations.
Taller than I thought. It's still going.
So before going to the highlight of the day, you can't come to the UK without having a proper fish and chips. So that's what we're gonna do. And it's Father's Day, and my father loves fish and chips, so it's perfectly fitting. I'm so excited for this. I'm excited. I found a little diner style one. It's called the Creole Fish and Chips. I'll give you a review in a minute.
Fish and chip for everyone.
So.
Yeah. First up, mushy peas.
Yeah, they're alright.
Very good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Fish. Oh, that's piping hot fresh. Yeah. That's where it's at. So good. And then the chips have salt and vinegar on them. Good chips.
Pretty good fish and chip. But second to the one we had in Edinburgh a few months ago. So we just arrived in a small town called Hartlepool, still in Wales, but this place is very famous for their aqueduct. So they have these very narrow boats that can basically, like, just go along this aqueduct. But we are gonna go canoe, but there's one specific place that will just blow your mind. So safety first, we got our life jacket, even though like this is about just 1.5 meters deep, and I think it gets about 2 meters or wide at its narrowest point, but still, you never know. Some people might not be as good as me at swimming, Tracey. One day I would love to rent one of those and do the full length of the aqueduct. Like, it looks so fun. They have like rooms in there, toilets, everything.
Canada.
So we're doing this activity today with TNR Outdoors. They do a bunch of activities outside, obviously outdoors in their name. But today we are doing the Aqueduct canoeing tour, and we'll put their link down below in case you want to book it for yourself.
We are very lucky today because we have Jay, my father-in-law. He's actually like close to a professional canoeer, where if it would just be me and Tracey, we would be all over the place. So thankful for him. Are you filming me, filming you, filming me? I don't know if there's an ice cream break somewhere, but everyone going back the other way, they all have ice cream. So we'll see if we get lucky somewhere. The middle seat is really the best one, eh? Yeah. You don't have to do anything. Because I have Tracey in the front and my father-in-law in the back, I don't really have to canoe. I can just focus on filming. How great is that?
We are approaching the bridge.
So right now we are on the main portion of the aqueduct, like the one that you see all over social media. It is 38 meters high, 18 arches, and it was completed in 1805, if I'm not mistaken. Jay, you're doing great.
I'm doing nothing right now.
Oh no, if you want to talk about somebody who's doing nothing, this guy right here.
You're doing the filming. It's all good stuff.
There's one of those narrow boats coming. I think it's about to get real tight here. It's not that bad in a canoe, but just imagine, because sometimes one of these boats is going this way and one of these boats is also going this way, so that would be quite narrow. So our guide, which is great, by the way, just confirm all the fun facts that I said earlier. Whew, I don't have to redo that clip, but here's some extra fun facts. The bridge is 370 meters long. Some of the arches are actually empty because it was built over the river, so to save on weight, They build them basically hollow so they don't sink into the water over time. And finally, it is the highest aqueduct in the world that is still usable, which is pretty cool.
These canals, they honestly, you could travel the entirety of the UK with them. There's a huge network of them. They were used mainly for transportation with like the merchants and transferring goods before the trains, and then when they built the trains, they used this to even transport the material to build the trains, and now they use trains.
Geez, Tracey, calm down. We're gonna get a speeding ticket. This was super fun, and like, don't get me wrong, like you can literally walk the entire path that we've done with the boat, but just doing it with a boat is just more authentic, because that's the purpose of it, right?
Yeah, it's just like a nice little relaxing boat ride. You don't have to have any experience in canoes. There's a bunch of us all over the place.
Yeah. But going over that bridge is just so cool and impressive. It was a really, really cool ride. So again, we're going to put their information down below if you want to book it. Highly recommend it. Our guide was fantastic. And Jay, did you have a good time?
I had a great time. No,
He saved our butts.
You worked a lot while I was just filming.
On our way back, since we are 3 hours away from home, we are stopping at the Angel Inn, built in 1748. Let's go get some food.
Hopefully the food is fresher than that though.
Would you like some mint sauce?
No, I'm fine. Thank you so much. So this place might look a little empty, but on the bar side, the entire town is here. I think it's the place to be on Sunday night.
Tonight for supper we have baps. I have a beef one, really, really good. We have lamb and pork with potatoes and a Yorkshire pudding.
Is it
Yorkshire
good?
pudding.
Got mine with lamb because we're in Wales and I have to try it. That's very good.
That was really good. Tell you're in a local spot too, because it was the only thing on the menu. So it made our choices very easy.
Yeah, wrong side, Tracy. You're not driving. Go back. Well, while Tracy's parents are taking photos with the British phone booth, Wales was fun, guys. To be honest,
really fun.
It was never a place that I wanted to come, to be honest. I didn't really know anything about it, and I'm so glad that we decided to do our stopover back from Vietnam here. It's beautiful.
Especially if you had a van, or if you just had more time, we really just hit like main one attraction per town.
Yeah.
So we definitely need to come back.
It was great.
It's
Loved
okay.
it. Big fan.
Yeah.
Weather is a bit tricky, but that's just life.
Yeah.
Myrna, did you love Wales?
Yeah, but I loved Wales.
There you go.
Just take a picture.
Of course.
Come back out and you have to be all in that picture.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay. Well, that's very kind.
You gotta go back for a photo. That's the other thing. People in Wales are just so nice. Anyway,
So nice.
until next time, see you guys.